No, what's your nationality?
Nationality is American, I guess.
American. Now, what's your nationality?
American.
What's your nationality?
British.
British. Okay. Now, what does the word America go back to? And I'll get to you later. What does the word America go back to?
I don't know. School
You don't know. America go back to a man named Americo Vespucci. Okay? That's what America go back to. That's your father, Americo Vespucci?
Nope.
Now, he said he don't know, but you're British, okay? British. What does the word British go back to?
Covenant people.
Covenant people. Good. Now he knows something. Covenant people. Now who got the covenant according to the Bible?
All people.
Who?
All people.
Who is our people?
British people.
Covenant not a nationality. Okay? Nah, covenant not a nationality. Okay? So I'm looking at you guys. He doesn't know his nationality. He doesn't know his nationality.
I know my
and he doesn't know
nationality.
his nationality. What's your nationality?
I am of German and British descent.
You are of German and
That's my
British
ethnicity.
descent. Now, I'm gonna hit you with something. Now, I'm finna hit you with something. Now, this way you finna get it. This way you finna grind your teeth at. Right here. This way you finna grind your teeth at. Do you know?
Put this up in the car.
Huh?
Put this up in the car.
Put it up. Nah, you can say what you gotta say. Nah, hold on, don't take out running. Where y'all going, man? Where y'all
My
going?
friend.
Where y'all going? Now these are so-called white supremacists. Where they going? Y'all ain't what are y'all? I thought y'all white supremacists. They took off running, man. I was just getting into it, man. Come on back, man. I want to dialogue with you guys. Come on back. Huh? God, no, man. I'm gonna have some fun, though. Now, hey, now, this is the thing. Now, I'm gonna go to Psalm 50, right? Now, he knew something, okay? The other one with the beard on his face, but the other guys, they didn't know, okay? And British not a nationality, okay? Which he was right. It deal with the covenant. Okay? Now, this is Psalms 50. And jump around real quick. I gotta go back. It says, this is Psalm 50 and 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. Now, who was that sacrifice? Let me get Acts. No, let me go to Hebrews. So like it. Let me get Hebrews, and then I'm gonna go to Acts. Okay, let me get Hebrews 10. Then we go to Acts. Matter of fact, you get Acts 5 and 30. Hold that. It's dang, man, I want them to stay. They took out running because the camera was on. Because the camera was on, they took out running. Boy, I tell you, boy. And they was confounded already, you know, because I was picking their brain. They was confounded already before I could even get into it. But I hope they come back, Lord willing. This is now dealing with Hebrews 10. This is who Paul was telling the Hebrews, right? I think that was in Rome, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, they was in Rome. Okay, and this is Paul telling the Hebrews that YAHAWASHI was a sacrifice. Okay, that's what he was telling them. And I'm finna jump around here. He said, this is Hebrews 10 and 4. For it is not possible that the blood of bulls and of goats should take away sin. Okay? That's why he's saying that, because YAHAWASHI, who the word English called Jesus, was a sacrifice. So he's saying right here in Hebrews 10 and 4, For it is not possible that the blood of bulls and of goats should take away sin. Now I'm gonna jump to jump around. This is let me see here. It says, now I read this. Now, this is verse 16. Now, this is the covenant that I will make with them after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their heart and into their mind will I write them, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more. Now, where remission of this is, there is no offering for sin. Having therefore, brethren, boldness to enter. Having therefore, brethren, boldness to enter into the holiest by the blood of YAHAWASHI. Verse 20, by a new and living way which he had consecrated for us through the veil, that is to say, his flesh. So YAHAWASHI was crucified, okay? YAHAWASHI was crucified for the nation of Israel, okay? So going back to Psalms 50, right? And we read that, gather my saints together who have made a covenant by sacrifice. Let me go back over there. This is Psalms 50 and 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And that sacrifice was YAHAWASHI, so we can get that new covenant, right, into our written into our minds. Okay? Now I read that again. This is Hebrews 10 and 16. This is the covenant that I will make with them after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their heart and into their mind will I write them. Okay? Now give me Acts 5 and 30.
This is Acts 5 and 30. Yahweh of our fathers raised up YAHAWASHI, whom ye sold,
Who you slew.
and hung on a tree.
Yeah.
This is verse 31. And him has Yahweh exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior, for to give repentance to Israel and forgiveness of sins.
Right. So he was a sacrifice. Right? And it mentioned Israel there and the forgiveness of sins. Okay? It didn't mention no other nation. So going back over to Psalm 50 and going over to Hebrews, telling Hebrews the 10th chapter, right? Hebrews the 10th chapter, right? Let me get back over there again. I lost my page. Hebrews the 10th chapter, right? It says, as for it, Hebrews 10 and 4, for it is not possible that the blood of bulls and of goats should take away sin, because it was YAHAWASHI that done it. That part done away with, who the word in because Jesus had done it. That part right there, sacrificing bulls and goats, that's done away with, okay? It was YAHAWASHI that was that sacrifice. And then it says, verse 16, this is the covenant that I will make with them after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their hearts and into their mind, and I will write them. For their sins and iniquity will I remember no more. So we're not going to go off no more, okay, as a nation of people. But the covenant was with who? Israel, okay? So going back to the word British, okay? Going back to the word British, I think how you say it in the Hebrew is covenant. Covenant is Bariyath and Ish is for man is Ayash. I think that's how you say it, Ayash. So it's so what it is covenant man. Okay? So the word British go back to covenant man. And who got the covenant? The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? How you said in the Hebrew is Bariyah, which means covenant, and Ish is Ayash. So it's covenant man. Okay? And it says, this is Hebrews 10 and 16. This is the covenant that I will make with them after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their heart, and into their mind I will write them. Verse 17, and their sins and iniquities will I remember no more. Now, their remission of this is there is no more offering for sin. Verse 19, having therefore, brethren, boldness to enter into the holiness by the blood of YAHAWASHI. Verse 20, by a new and living way which he had consecrated for us through the veil, that is to say, his flesh. So he was a sacrifice, man. So he was a sacrifice for us to enter into, for us to have that mercy, and to for us to have that mercy again, to where the Most High is going to allow us to be redeemed from breaking the law anymore. Okay, so that's what that covenant is dealing with. Okay, and it's only dealing with the nation of Israel. Now, going to Psalms. Let me go over here. This is Psalms 140. 147. This is Psalms 140. This is Psalm 147. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. So, like I was telling dude, like I was telling that Edomite, okay? Like I was telling that Edomite, they didn't even know their nationality, okay? That's why I asked them one by one, and they were all in a confused state, okay? But that's what Esau brings, which he's a devil that the Bible speaks of, lies and confusion, okay? They couldn't answer me. And then he said, I asked him what people, and he couldn't even answer me. We're saying who got the covenant. He couldn't even answer me. I said, what people? So I just went into detail to show you, according to the scripture, the Israelites is the only one that got the covenant. The Most High I read it again. This Psalms 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob. What's in the covenant? His word. Okay? Statute, laws, and commandments. His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. So these other nations didn't get the covenant. Now I'm hoping they come back, man. I got some more questions. I'm hoping they come back, man. Okay. I hope they come back, man. But the Most High is a separatist. See, when I hit them with that, they're like, oh, what? You know what I'm saying? They wasn't expecting me to hit them with that. The Most High is a separatist. Okay? You Edomites, which I believe they were so-called white supremacists. Okay? That's what I believe. Okay? And they believe in separating their nation from other nations. Okay? And the Most High had that same vibration. And we do too. Because it tells you in the Bible. Okay? It tells you in the Bible. This is the King James Bible, which tells you the Most High is a separatist. The Heavenly Father, who the world called God, and Jesus, they are separatists. Okay? They don't want everybody to come together. Okay? This is Deuteronomy. This is Deuteronomy This is Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art a holy people, which he talking to Israel, unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. That's a separation, man. Everybody's not equal, man. The children of Israel is above everybody that's on this earth, man. Most High is a separatist. Okay? This is I think it's Sirach 17 and 17, if I ain't mistaken. Or it might be, yeah, I think it's Sirach. Let's try Sirach 17 and 17. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 17 and 17. For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion. Give me Deuteronomy 32 and 8. The Most High is a separatist, man. The Most High is a separatist, man. This Sirach, Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha 17 and 17. For in the division of the nation of the whole earth, he has set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion. We belong to the Lord and we're separate and we're above all the nations that's on the earth. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 32 and 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam.
He separated. So is the Lord a separatist? Yes. He separated. Okay? He separated. The scriptures is telling you. Read that again.
This is Deuteronomy 32 verse 8. And when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam.
When he separated the sons of Adam. Okay? We all come out of Adam, don't we? He separated the sons of Adam. Go ahead.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
He separated, man. So this is 2nd Ezra. The water on that. This is 2nd Ezra 6. Second Ezra, 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after this, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Isaiah 44 and 1. Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. So the world was made for us, for the Israelites. Okay? As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. Give me that table of nations sign. Thou hast said that they are nothing. Okay? And all these nations come up out of Adam because of Noah. You see them 17 nations up there, 18 make is with Israel. But without Israel, you got 17 nations. All these nations, these 17 nations on the earth, the Most High said that they are nothing. Okay? He said that they are nothing, including them heathens that was walking by. Them so-called white supremacists. Well, Edomite supremacists. Okay? Okay? And the reason why I say so-called white, because they ain't white, they're red. Okay? This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. And and after this, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. Verse 55. And this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake, verse 55. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but like unto spittle,